Hello, everyone. We're live early today. I was expected to start a little bit later, but time change and people being there on time kind of help. We're going to be playing a 72K BV versus 26. And out of my 26, there's what, 3,000, 5,000 of it. That's my Union Dropship.
I'm not sorry. I stipulated I am going to go after something like this and this is a distraction Khan effects. Make them think something huge is happening over here so my planetary landing beachhead can do so relatively unmolested.
I mean, I'm losing that dropship. I was expecting maybe like that I would be able to tough out the 6 turns before it lifts off. But
you still might.
6 turns is short, so you have a very short window to assault me.
Yep. Right. But all I did was bring my command element as well as my fire support level 2. So
this
with
is
luck
not going to be. This might end. This might end quickly, or weird things may happen. I didn't prepare for any weird things on my end, but I have a feeling that I'm the. Well, I have a feeling the Taman regulars are not going to be too happy with what's going to happen in the end.
No, I'm gonna level with you. After this, my deep recon team is going to send the proto drones to search for whoever's in charge of this planet, their families, and do a kidnapping. We're going to say, "Oh, we have your family. Turn this place over to the Amaris Consortium, and no blood need be shed."
Valerius.
Hey,
the thing is, it's not the first. It's going to be weird in that particular situation because you're dealing with Marians that might be willing to sacrifice. Well, the military might be willing to sacrifice the people that are there, not the actual Marians, you know. But
yeah, no, I know it sounds stupid and naive, but sort of like how in Metalocalypse, CFO says to Toki when he's comatose and not speaking because his father died, just tries to talk to him for a token couple of minutes, and then, well, for the record, I tried, and then he just leaves. For the record, we tried.
Well, I mean, that's basically how the Word of Blake would operate anyways, in situations where they're not dropping nuclear bombs. Let's go with that.
We gave you a chance.
And then the Regulans are gonna hear about that, and they're gonna send a sergeant that's gonna have nuclear authority to start nuking you. Regulans, such a nice bunch of people.
Yeah, Rolling Thunder really was a good day for the Regulans. Apollyon himself came and paid them a visit after that.
I mean, it's so yeah, you've got 6 turns before the dropship lifts off. And I mean, if you deal a significant amount of damage, it's still going to be pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Bintang Anderson. Now that's a name. I never customize my names here. I just take the ones that they give me.
I didn't customize the Shaitan, but he had a name similar to the Death Clock experts, so I kept it.
There you go.
Carol Manglu.
Mengele. No, Mengele is different.
But
maybe I should take pikes. Maybe I should add pikes to my list.
Well, in future you probably will.
I always have pikes and partisans, though. How often have you not seen me use those things?
Come by.
The thing is, this is like they're landed here, and it seems to have been an emergency landing into a secondary drop spot. So you're kind of catching them unaware or something like that. You're not quite sure what's going on your end, other than, well, there's an enemy dropship. It's not super well defended, so that's a pretty good objective at this point in time. So I'm clicking I'm done, and let's see how the word of Blake and their super weapons take care of my stuff. Do I paint Shayus? Do I paint Shayus or Dark Crows this week? Because I've got a boat that I could do right now.
Oh, I don't know.
Do I even have room to land it over there? If the building wasn't there, it's because there's a building. I didn't see that there was a building in the middle there. We'll see how it goes.
Well, first, the Paimon. I plastered this all over your server a while ago.
Yeah, it's one of the fun ones. Again, I'm going to do a text bowl. Well, no, I don't have time to go and grab the images. Show you Dark Crow.
Deploy. Yes, the super heavy quad made by the word of Blake as a remote drone control.
How big is it? How heavy is it?
115.
I messed up. I was wanting to say east for the drop. Oh well, doesn't matter. I can.
Oh really?
Deploy.
You said
I'll deploy somewhere. I'll deploy somewhere else. You're close to the buildings, and I'm not going to be. There, I'm going to be.
I asked, are you sure?
Yeah, I was confused there.
Okay, well.
I'm just going to. He didn't manage to reach the buildings, the land.
Oh, dang. That's pretty friggin' far. All right. Deploy.
It's true. I'm painting berserkers this week before anything else. So, so I got a very nice berserker model in 4 different poses, including the 2 from the one from the TRO and the one from the BattleTech TCG card as the poses. So he's like leaning down with the axe, like near his leg to hit a battle armor. I'd have to print a tiny battle armor to put on there because I don't have any spare battle armors laying around.
Yeah, fair.
But I think I'll do that for the basing of that particular one. But there's some people that manage to share a couple of battle armors, so. I have to deploy the darn battle armor myself. I was thinking of, battle armors. Zyphos, which is a pretty decent battle armor in its category.
Yeah, no disagreement here.
Even though the mag shot is still a terrible weapon.
It doesn't even get anti-infantry ability, which seems.
I mean, if they added that, if it was really a inner sphere BA anti-personal Gauss rifle, it'd be good. Without that, it just is lackluster. On battle armor, it works though. On battle armor, it's not terrible. Because, I mean, it's not super heavy, but...
Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. It's ID 7176 and and 82. Okay.
There's the Omega. There's the little boy. We bring Omegas to fights nowadays.
Nowadays.
You're gonna get me to have to bring my super heavies. The ones they stole from the the Republic.
The Aries and so on.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the super heavy I made for the Marians, where it was basically an artillery thing shaped sort of like an elephant? Deliberately named
seen that one.
After Alexander rather than Hannibal, because they're a bunch of Marians that don't know any better.
I did make Metal Gear Rex. It wasn't very good, but it did have ballistic reinforced armor, so it was kind of rough to go through it. I don't think super heavies are ever going to get like super big, but I hope we start seeing a little bit more of them in the future.
Yeah. Same.
You've got enough helicopters and Aero Force to cause problems, I am sure.
Well, to be honest, most of those so-called helicopters are actually just remote drones.
Mm-hmm. Well, they can still operate, so...
Yeah, they're operating in three of the Ramiels are operating in the Paimon. The other two Ramiels and all of the Argus D are operating from the Baronet.
Oh, it's a VSP Sagittaire because anger.
Because anger. Yes.
The Dark Crow is a very silly mech, so I do want to do them and do a fun little video out of it. The Shayu's a good one, so. I mean, if I do the Dark Crow, it'll be like 3 totem mechs in 4 weeks or whatever. Can even say that the Berserker's a totem mech for Aus, completely fucking bonkers. So.
Guess you could.
It's the second good Hatchet mech. After the Night Sky, it's the second good Hatchet mech. Because the Hatchet Man and the Axe Man are not very good. Let's all be nice and honest about that. They are not very good mechs. But...
Oh, I see you got some flanking elements trying to come around to my fire support team.
Well, it's the Scout Lance that they add, so...
Yeah, no, I would do the same.
It's a Command Lance, a Fire Lance, and a Scout Lance. Basically a very basic Free Worlds League company. I don't even have like the fanciest mech I have, I think, is that Marauder 2, which is a upgrade kit of the original Marauder 2, rather than a fancy Marauder 2.
Fair.
Which is this one don't think has anything fancy. 2 heavy PPCs is kind of fancy. Okay, there is that.
Yeah, that's pretty strong.
An ER large, 2 ER mediums, and 2 heavy PPCs in the arms. It's basically the original Marauder 2 but with the new equipment built into it. I've got a Gallant. Now, that's a mech you don't see every day.
Also, if you look at the sprite for the hover drones, they're literally just flying orbs.
Orb.
And the Ramiel is shaped sort of like a Sentinel from Halo. So, yeah. But, yeah, no, these do not look like your standard VTOLs. They look strange.
Well, it's just because Battletech doesn't have enough VTOLs to begin with. So...
Well, yeah. That end, they don't have a lot of remote drone stuff, but I'm starting to do a lot of automated combat stuff. So I may as well keep that going with the VTOLs.
Blackhawk KU is the last thing I'm deploying. Okay.
Right. Oh, the Hadrons.
Oh, I will need to get some bases. Oh, I'll need to get some bases for those berserkers. Oops. Run out of. It is one of those things that you finish running out of quicker than you expect.
Yeah.
I have 2 square bases for 2 more Continental Soldier. There goes the artillery.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It says indirect attacks. I have a feeling I know what that's about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know, not sure you can stick it on dropships and stuff, but reactive or reflective armor on a dropship would not be a bad idea.
Maybe.
I don't think you can, though, because aerospace have their own rules for stuff like that. There's only 4 Aero 4s coming my way. I've had worse. Not very often, but I had worse.
It's all going for one place. Get him!
My brother once brought a long Tom battery. That was the opposite of pleasant. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is much the same. Wait a minute. Nova Link 78, 77, and 72. Okay. Next turn, that shall actually come into effect.
Oh, you didn't turn on your Novas?
Yeah, I made a doof.
Don't worry. It happens to everybody with Novas.
I'm like one of 2 people who ever has them.
Crab's been Armor's been using them rather than regular C3s for his Steel Vipers. So the Ruth has also been using them on his Steel Vipers because Armor makes the mechs and Druth pilots them. All right.
Did that mech just give birth?
This is unpleasant. That gives me a +3. If I jump, I'd probably still have a +3. So Yeah. Try to get into position for something. I mean, with all the stuff you brought, I might actually be outnumbered, which is completely out of the ordinary for me.
Protomechs and micro drones really are good.
One thing that every dropship should have in large amounts is anti-missile systems. Why do they never have anti-missile systems?
Did that one just jump 10 hexes and then give birth? Why are these mechs pregnant?
Well, our mech get pregnant.
You see, when an engineer and a logistics officer love each other very, very much, or, as the case is more often not at all.
Yeah, Shadowhawk. Yeah, okay, it's a Shadowhawk U. It's upgrade kits for Shadowhawks are weird. I had a hard time with the upgrade kit for the Shadowhawk. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so Light AC5, I think, is a good replacement for the regular AC5, but maybe I should have kept went with 2 MML3s
for
rather.
A decent mobile mech, yes.
Maybe I should have went with 2 MML3s rather than an MML5 and keep the SRM2. That's what I'm starting.
Alternative. Light AC10.
Does that exist?
In MegaMek. Hey, it exists. I mean, it's got no range, so
it's probably it's probably what, small medium laser range.
Yeah, it's a 369.
Yeah,
Cameo fine.
I can get a Protomech AC8 instead, and be worse.
Yeah, I guess if you're into that kind of shit.
But no, Protomech AC2 and Protomech AC4, I'm not sold on, but they're not awful. The Protomech AC8 is terrible. First, you can't put it on a Protomech because it's too big.
Yeah. So why do they call it the Protomech AC? Because it's too big for the Protomechs, just like autocannons are too big for some mechs.
Not for some.
MechWarrior
all
Online
mechs.
With the MechWarrior 5 with the Urban Mech having 3 ballistic hardpoints on its left arm, but machine guns aren't ballistics anymore. Oh, hello!
Well, I'm going to have something to shoot at.
Hello, my dear friends. Here I am at record at last.
Do I? Yeah, I honestly don't have any anti-air in this unit, I think.
Don't worry, most anti-air doesn't work on the Ramiel.
No, but regular, a set of AC5s would still work.
Oh, yeah. No, a brace of small guns is generally how I deal with most VTOLs anyway. Because I am not the Outworld's privateer. I do not load up on like 50 billion LBX-10s.
Oh no, a pair of AG 40s. That's the best anti-air you can get for the money. Just load the air with argument. Everything. Yeah, those things gonna have TMM 5. Like, how am I supposed to hit that with anything? I've got pulse lasers. Oh no, this one's the ER large laser version of the anvil.
So yeah, no.
This is gonna be pleasant
For someone. Skip, senora.
Mad.
I just put 4 arrow 4s into the dropship. Subtlety, no. No subtlety. Oh dear, that was the wrong thing to skip. Well.
Something's not moving that should have moved.
Yeah, one of the hover drones. Its operator was asleep at the switch.
It didn't remember to turn it on.
Yeah.
My turn to move. Guillotine. I think all the Zephos moved already. No, there's one that's still not activated.
There's a spider, deep in my soul.
There's a guy you can't eject because he's in a spider. Now let's bring the really expensive quick draw with Clan Streak SRMs.
He's got his heart set on me. He's got a mean bite. And he's getting ready to fight.
I'll try to destroy those LRM carriers. That's my kind of my goal right now. But
all I want to do is say, go fuck yourselves.
Well, I can't go there. I don't have enough jump capacity to jump all the way up to the top there. Oh, that's because it's as -3 to 0 to 2 to 4. Okay. Those are tall ills.
Yeah. No, these canyon maps are a bit brutal without jump jets.
I mean, even with jump jets, I mean, it's a Wolverine. It jumps 5 and it couldn't go from the bottom to the top. So,
yeah.
Needed a lot of work.
Man, these white painted mechs can't jump.
That's why they're white and purple.
Hey, Shadowhawk, what you doing?
Probably gonna get shot by quite a few things here. Yeah, let's just do that. Can't take off just yet. Okay, that's the regular planes. And the other Omni fighter is probably going to do about the same. Okay. I saw movement end, and I was just wondering what it was going to be, but okay, it's nothing too weird. Nobody crashed. Nobody exploded. That's a good start for a third.
That's going to happen soon.
Well,
aerospace,
things are going to start blowing up pretty quick. I mean, do I focus fire on your aerospace? Oh, they've got reflective armor on those things. Even more pleasant. Now there's a bunch of tags going.
No, they're not. They're really not.
So you're just skipping skip on everything?
Yeah, it's pretty harsh.
What was it last game against a crab where he got me in the back of my Neanderthal with an aimed with an arrow 4. That was that basically swapped the game immediately, basically.
Yeah. Oh, good.
There's going to be a bunch of semi-guided LRMs going on someone, I have a feeling.
Some shack is going to be feeling it today.
All right, well that's gonna happen. Okay. Bring me to +3. Better than nothing. That could bring me to +1. I mean, my options for some of my mechs to shoot, I mean, are quite limited. So, well,
yeah,
even more limited. So, let's just shoot at that plane because there's nothing else I can shoot. No, those I can't shoot anyways. Chances to hit are pathetic, but pathetic is better than nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Ugh.
Stupid, sexy Hellcat.
Stupid, sexy Flanders.
Oh dear, 7s to hit.
Well, could be worse, could be better. Let's try what we can here. Yeah, I can't even hit the drones with some of my stuff. They're just moving too fast.
Well, that's the goal.
Well, I mean, that's about it. Blackhawk KU can't do much either, I assume. I mean, I'm going to lose them anyways, so better shoot at something. I almost like the KU better than the regular in some situations. because a whole lot of regular medium lasers you're going to have more of a chance to hit stuff with rather than burning yourself to death with the really fancy one. All right, we're going to have to try that. And if I try to shoot at these, it takes a 12. Jeez. No, we're going to try and not succeed. Yeah, the spider can't do anything in this position. The wasp is in also a terrible position. And an SRM in the legs is always a very silly.
I'm looking at you, Crusaders.
Well, why can't I? Huh. It's being really weird there for a second. Trying to twist the torso off my wasp, and it's not wanting to. It's not changing the arc of the. Oh, it's the leg-mounted piece of shits. Okay, that's why.
No.
Machine guns in the legs, sure. Anything else in the legs? It's odd to mount weapons in the legs. Let's just go with that.
Yes.
The Xephos can't reach anything. This is going to end very poorly for both of us, I think. Mostly me.
Yeah, most likely.
Maybe one of the Adron is going to take a beating. We will have to see.
This is not going to work, but it's going to be fun to see anyway. Strafing round.
One Gauss rifle landing gear damaged on the Adron. Hey, we'll take it. Okay, 2 damage from an ERPPC. I mean, everything else misses. Yeah, of course it does. The Seraph is going through the Black Hawk KU. An heavy PPC does it, but glancing blow, so nothing of value. Avionics system, that's more of a problem.
Yeah. He's going off the field.
Ag 20, chewing through the armor of the Black Hawk KU. The RPPCs all went wide from the Ramiels.
Yeah, well, they need pretty high.
Okay, 1 ER medium laser Well, I'll take it. Risk hyper lasers. Well, there it is. Only deals 5 damage because it's a glancing blow from the end of the field, but it's still something. Wolverine not doing much. The Cenamite near miss. Of course, the one thing that could have done something. Anvil looking rough. Re-engineered lasers all missing. Shadowhawk taking some semi-guided to the chest. Blackhawk KU doing nothing. Omega not doing much. Dervish not doing much. Rotor damage from a precision round. We'll take that.
Takes 0 damage though.
Still counts as
So
rotor
it's-
damage, so your movement is going to be slowed down, I think.
Yeah, but it's got pretty high movement. You can do.
Yeah,
You can
so
have
it's
that
not going to be
times.
that bad. A whole
Yeah.
bunch of LRM-15s. A right arm, left arm blown off, right arm, upper arm crit. But there you go. Shadowhawk's not looking too good.
Oh,
Shadowhawk's
crit there
really
in
not
05.
looking good.
And the engine.
Hit.
And right arm gone
The
too.
Wasp it's a Wasp. I'm not expecting anything out of a Wasp.
Yeah. Oh!
You damaged the terrain. The terrain's getting beat up. The Marauder's getting beat up too, but Shadowhawk is... Hey, the pilot's still conscious. At least there's that. Physicals. I don't have anything.
Yeah, no, you're not kicking the little ones. You kick them out of the nest. That doesn't mean you kick them physically.
Did the plane crash? No, it did not. Yes, it did crash.
What?
One of the Adron just crashed.
Well, like I said, he's leaving
He can
anyway.
get back up. He can get back up, maybe.
He's pretty far away from everything, so it shouldn't have a problem.
Yeah, I'm not going to be turning around to blow it up. Those are clan LRMs too. Jeez. It did split your elements at least. That little scout squad trying something. I'm trying to see what I can try to engage and maybe do something with it. So,
yeah.
The drones I know I can't do much against, so
I'm glad.
just too fast. It's just too fast for me to be able to do much. That's what I mean.
One of the Ramiels slightly less so, at least.
Keep forgetting that the Phoenix Hawk is not a super efficient mech, especially with 2 ER large lasers. After jumping, yeah, that's all my fault there. Okay, it moved all the way there. Okay. Let's try that.
It didn't turn.
It didn't turn out you wanted to?
Remote control. It didn't turn. It was supposed to.
Oh.
Remote control drones. You get what you pay for.
It was supposed to do something and it didn't. Okay. That's another kind of problem. Okay. I'll move forward and hope for the best. What does the interior of that thing look like? Case 2? Geez. It's almost a good guillotine, except for the light PPCs. Light PPCs are a thing. Let's be honest. In the woods there. It's probably one of my Xephos I have to move. I don't see them because of the overlay. There. All right. What do I have left? In the woods there. Okay. It's the other Stolas. Cenobites. That's TMM5 as well. Like the Cenobites are the easiest thing to hit. That's pretty sad.
Yeah.
Well, the Asmodeus might not be too hard to hit either, but getting through that thing's going to take me a while. All right. Well, you're not getting back up, it seems. All right. Lost both arms trying to get up.
Well, he didn't have either arm, really.
Well, he had lost one.
Oh. Oh, dang.
An attempt was made, as they say. Anvil. I like that there's a huge edge for crits resulting from nuclear missile hits. That's a good use of your edge.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be complaining.
Mm-hmm.
Thank my lucky stars I don't get nuked to death.
Hello, cat. My cat is always intrigued by the 3D printer. It's like the weirdest thing for that cat, apparently. Don't know if 3D printers are that weird. Or I don't think, I mean, yes, it's a PLA printer, so it has a bit of a smell, but I don't think it would affect the cat that much. I don't know. Is also at the opposite end of the place compared to her food dish. which is the other important thing in her life.
Bad to say.
Xyphus. I do like that it's the Merrics that have all the Greek named and Roman named weapons for their battle armors, while the Marians just go with the most basic name
There's a theme
possible.
Here.
Well, they couldn't get the uplight because the uplight already exists. And is not very good. Let's be unfortunately honest here. It is not the best battle mech out there. Are you just driving off the field? with your
I'm
plane?
trying to without fleeing.
You probably couldn't reach. You probably didn't have any movement points left because you moved like 3 on the ground. With
Yeah,
that plane,
but
right?
I know that if I tell it to flee, it'll flee for good as opposed to returning. Oh well, bugger it.
Yeah, you can see the Shadowhawk had a bit of an issue trying to get up.
Yeah, I can see.
Did the pilot manage? The pilot managed to
yes.
survive at least. So how many Arrow 4s it? Because that's always the question. What do we have? I'm not sure I have much going on this week. Going back to my regular job rather than the fancier job I had for a couple of weeks. Gonna hope that they put me back on that fancier job as soon as possible. Let's see. Okay, well, not that much. What, 2 Arrow 4s it? And not for that much damage? Oh, one it next to it, so it did 10, and the other one. Oof. One of them could have swiped the Xiphus there as well. It landed right on top of him. I mean, what do I have to lose, right? I'm going to shoot at the Cenobite with the Dropship and hope for the best. Needs 12s. 12s is a number I can roll on 2d6. There we go. I can try that. It's not going to hit, but I can.
All right.
No, you don't see. I don't see her as Modius with the Wolverine, so I'm going to have to try something fancier. Brings me to 27. That's not bad. My options are quite limited. All right. I mean, what things do I want to shoot at an 11? That's the question here. Well, I'm going to shoot at the Stolas and hope for the best.
Yeah, I figured.
No, it's with the Dervish that was in that I brought forward. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. So You don't see anything. You don't see anything. You don't see anything. You don't see anything. I'm going to have to share that. Put that here. And put that there. I'm going to copy the image. It'll help. There we go. For the people who like dropships, there's a new dropship that someone made a model for.
Oh.
It's Aerotech scale, not the biggest, the nice one, but not sure you'd be landing that particular dropship anyways. Yeah. Nice D. Yeah. This is not going to end well for me, but let's try things. You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm just going through a lot of targets. Switching ammo and mode at the same time as firing.
That takes a while usually, yeah.
Yeah. That should be it.
All right. Survey says Gauss, the dropship not doing much. I kind of expected. The Marauder missing everything. The Guillotine missing everything. The plasma rifle doing plasma rifle things. And
You're only ever gaining
laser.
Lucky.
Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky on these.
Oh,
yeah, my quick draw managed to hit for one thing.
The laser.
Yeah, I started a fire. That's the only thing that guy could do this turn, anyways.
Oh, I might actually gain heat today.
Anvil not doing much. Paimon only dealing 10 damage with that risk hyper laser. I'm lucky.
With a glancing blow.
Glancing blow with a re-engineered laser. Oh, there. The risk hyper laser did hit the quick draw and almost blew it up. There you go. VSP is doing VSP things to the anvil. The anvil's taking a hand and a lower arm. Okay, nothing critical there. Motive it on a light LRM carrier. Not much there. Big motive it on an LRM carrier. That's a little bit more interesting. VSB is doing VSB things. The Spider lost a right arm. The Wasp is hey, he survived. He took an LB-10X and survived it. Not bad.
Wow, nice.
And then lost a jump jet to an helicopter. But hey, that's not terrible.
And then it got killed by more dead fires.
Okay, yeah, well, the dead fire shots blew it the fuck up. Yeah. Well, that was kind of be expected. I mean, it is a Wasp.
Yeah.
All the shots all the time. Okay, the Wasp was getting primary there, so yeah, it is very gone. The Phoenix Hawk is not going to get cool anytime soon.
No.
Still a Phoenix Hawk.
On the other hand, nobody falls over.
No, the Wolverine's not doing anything here. There we go, and try to see what those physical attacks might do. I did manage to hit at least one of the things.
Oh, no.
Oh, and I managed to fall over by missing a kick. Wow. That's a Sunday evening. Okay, well, that LRM carrier is not going anywhere, but that's not going to change anything.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had fallen over, it would have been interesting, but that's not what happened. I'm honestly surprised they don't stick like 3 AMS on every arc and on every dropship. It's not like AMSs are heavy to begin with, so...
No, you have a point. You do have a point.
But I don't think they protect against capital scale missiles, but, you know, it protects against everything else.
But a screen launcher does.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be using screen launchers on the ground, and screen launchers, I think, is 1 shot per screen launcher, so it's pretty darn heavy. Those are not really... You wouldn't be putting them on everything. Okay, it's 45 tons. Okay, I can't check the specifics. All right, more arrow 4s. All right. All right, pull that back. Yeah, try this. Nothing to lose. Right torso's a bit damaged. Okay, that's all that's took a hit there. Oh, you lost a jump jet. That's why. That's annoying. Should have been able to get into a better position, but he lost a jump jet.
Heavens to Betsy.
It's what happens when you get hit by a hyper laser.
Yeah. Oh, well. I don't know if this is going to work. We'll see.
Mm. Oh, no, you've got more than enough troops to wipe me out at this point. It's not like my guys have...
I'm trying to get the dropship. That's the thing.
The Anvil might be able to get up at least for once. I mean, be able to get someone up.
boy. I said, boy.
I mean, on that side, you can't kick me. And I mean, staying in front of those LRM carriers would have gotten me killed. So I had to move somewhere.
You are not wrong.
I mean, you have to think of somewhere to go every once in a while. Yeah, I finally managed to get someone to get back up. It's incredible. Maybe hit the drones with the battle armors. Maybe I'll be able to hit the drones with the battle armors. We'll have to see. Should have positioned better there. My fault.
Well, don't be so hard on yourself. There's just no way to get around that many hover drones just chasing you.
What do we... I really think other drones, anything drone should be affected by ECMs in one way or another, though.
It is. That's why I've got so much ECCM blocking your ECMs. Okay. Don't worry. It does. It's not in MegaMek, so it's on an honor system, but I would jam my jammed drones, and they just do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, I'm making sure to keep coverage. I don't want to oopsie my way into not being able to shoot see.
What can I shoot?
Not if I can help it.
Okay. Okay. One arrow for doing a tiny bit of damage. Because you're hitting around, so you're doing just the 10 points of damage rather than the full.
Yeah.
So, takes a 9. That takes an 11. That takes an 8. I mean, 8 is the easiest one of the bunch, so we'll try that. Got nothing I can shoot into right side. Aft is kind of landed, so I can't do much. It's the arc for the nose weapon that I'm never sure on a dropship where it's supposed to be able to go. I think it's only hitting flyers, basically. You can't see much, but I guess you see the Omega, so you can shoot it. It's not going to hit, but you see it.
I love hitting with hyper lasers on 3s.
What, you haven't moved, or what's causing you
C3
to only...
plus C3 plus hyper laser range.
Well, we'll just try to hit the Cenobite. Not much else I can do. Is there a Cenobite that's easier to hit? Yeah, this one. Not by much, but, you know, we'll take it. Those are at +5. That's at +3. Not much else I can shoot, so I'll shoot that. You can shoot so many medium pulse lasers and regular medium lasers on a Blackhawk KU. It's just such a fun thing to be able to use. As opposed to a regular Blackhawk where you've got too many lasers and not enough time.
Yeah. No, that Phoenix Hawk is not going to have a good day.
This is going to be one of the weirdest thing ever. Okay.
At least I hope he's not going to have a good day. I'm investing a lot of firepower into him.
I mean, you never know. Flip arms. I am literally flipping my arms and shooting at the Cenobite that's behind me. That's... What's my TMM on that? 3, I'm into woods, so 4. It's not going to be that easy to hit me, I guess. Come on, true armor critical on that guy. That'd be funny.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
You never know. There's weirder things that have happened. No, he's not going to hit. Hey, the Zephos can shoot at one of the combat orbiters.
Oh,
they're going to try. They're going to try. Not much is going to happen, but... honestly, RKT is not that bad what we're running now. I mean, if a nuke went off, yes, that would probably kill both of our computers. But if you've got enough, basically what you really need for MegaMek is RAM more than anything else. And RAM is still fairly cheap. Probably one of the cheaper parts outside of an hard drive. Hard drives are now stupidly
but
cheap.
the RAM costs are going right up.
Yeah, but you only need like 32 gigs, and generally you're gonna be fine. And 32 gigs of RAM is not that hard to get. Yeah, if you want 256 gig of RAM, I mean, most of your motherboards won't be able to hold that. I mean, mine would be able to hold 64.
I get that. I just mean that thanks to all the AI slop factories out there, cost of RAM is going up because of their demand for it. It's pretty bad.
Okay, I haven't checked recently. I mean, I bought 32 gig for like $80 a year ago.
Well, that was good.
But I mean, I'm on the like the tier under the good tier of stuff, you know.
Something happened to the Phoenix Hawk.
Something happened to the anvil.
Sorry,
lost a right torso. And it lost a leg and a foot and a hip. That's also pretty bad.
While gaining 9 heat.
The Marauders taking a few hits.
I don't have TSM.
Managed to hit the rotor with an ERPPC for 0 damage.
Nice.
But, you know, it did something. While the Gauss rifle did do quite a bit of things here, and then the missiles doing more things. And, I destroyed one of the orbiters. I'm happy. I managed to destroy at least something.
Nice. But yeah, that hyperlaser is getting a lot of glancing blows.
Ooh, $469 for 64 gigs of DDR5. Yeah, but that's the super fancy one. $139 for 16. $112 for 16 for 1 bar of 16. Yeah, the prices did go up. You're right. I didn't check recently. I'm sorry to say everything here. Yes, Gallant was mentioned. Gallant is on the field. Will it do anything? I doubt it, but you know. Oh well, the hyper lasers did do some damage on the darn thing.
Yeah.
I've got a Continental Soldier ready to go now. With a sniper rifle. Quick draw not doing anything. Wolverine, it on the Cenobite. At least there's that. A VSP doing some damage on one of the Zephos. Anvil doing nothing. Cenobite doing nothing.
Omega punishing the spider.
I would have hoped. I mean, with the 8 jump, I should have hoped that it would have been able to dodge a few things. But
yeah, no, the VSP at point blank missed, but the LBX using slugs hit.
See, the large re-engineered laser did what it's meant to do and hit one of your things.
Yep.
And went through the armor. Well, I mean, the Gallant's not bad, but it has its issues. Cenobites.
And then I ripped out the Phoenix Hawk.
More rotor hits on the
Ramiel.
I mean, I did shoot like everything with the Black Hawk, or almost everything with the Black Hawk. So, but I mean, it's not doing much when you keep hitting the rotor. I mean, hit everything else rather than the rotor, please. Sagittaire being a Sagittaire. Yeah, the feet
missing the charged particle cannon.
Everything. Oh no, you oh no, okay, it's the left torso that blew up. It's not. I thought you had blew up an arm on a spider, and I would have been like, oh no, my spider lost an arm. That would have been tragic. Yeah. Now it's not looking good for that spider. I mean, it needed just an 8 to hit. I mean, you got the Phoenix Hawk is
he's dead.
Destroyed by damage. Okay, it took everything, but the anvil falls over again. I didn't manage to kill the other Ramiel drone. That's annoying. I would have expected with everything that I put into it that something would have happened. But since everything hits the rotor,
I was in the direction that I was.
You're rotor tanking.
So twisted.
You are, as we say in the EVE Online business, you're rotor tanking.
Oof.
Oh, you could. Well, see, you kicked me and I kicked you, and you fell over because of it.
And it fell. It fell over.
That's what I wanted to do with the spider. I just wanted you to fall over it just because it'd be funny, but I didn't think it would work.
The Omega gets kicked by the spider and falls after kicking the spider, and the spider does not.
No, the spider lost the leg. It did fall because the leg just went out. I mean, yeah, I didn't know RAM prices had gone up by that much. I mean, I would have expected it to go up because, everything's stupid right now, but not by that much. It went up probably about 40% since I bought mine.
Hacks need their slop.
Yeah.
What can I say?
If you're still doing DDR4, it's probably still at a decent price, though. So the DDR5 is expensive, but it might be mine was DDR4, so it was the older stuff. So it wasn't that bad. Trying to see here. Because if you've got 4 slots in a motherboard, you buy 4 slots, 4 bars of 16, and it's not that bad usually. But no, the prices did. Well, video cards are impossible to buy anymore. That's why I'm not upgrading my computer, because there's no way I'd be able to afford it.
No.
So quite terrible.
Oh, dang.
I mean, you can't shoot arrow 4s out of that Omega this turn, so that gives me a turn of fewer arrow 4s.
Lacking. Yeah. Oh, well.
Oh. I can't click the eject button on my spider because there's no ejection seat in a spider. Oops.
I regret this decision.
It's always been a problem. Oh, RKT's from Aussie land. So he also has micro pesos as a currency. That I am also sorry about. I feel Canadian for saying that, but
well, yeah, Canadians and Australians, when they meet each other, when they go on tours, they like each other a lot because
we both have terrible money.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any bills or any coins with Prince Chucky's head on it, though. I haven't been looking for, paper money, but I haven't seen any bills or anything with Prince Chucky yet. I should look. Oh, it's because you're at 19 each. You're missing an arm. Yeah, okay, the anvil's ejecting. Not much else he can do. He's in that particular spot here where he has to not be able to do much. Yeah. Position. How tough are those things? 63 armor is pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean, they're only 15 tons. What do you expect?
Well, 15 tons is pretty darn heavy for a...
Yeah. But Protomech armor is the most effective armor there is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, mask and supercharger.
That's a quick draw.
That is, I will have to say, this is the only good quick draw out there, and you still need to flip those darn lasers to face forward. Like, the quick draw shouldn't have any weapons pointing backwards. I have no good reason.
Not at that speed. You have the power to dictate who goes where at that
exactly
stage.
Like, the quick draw is the oddest thing ever, especially if you play with quirks, because it's got the arms that can flip. So put all the lasers in the arms. That's it, you know.
Oh, Paimon's moving.
I'm honestly not sure what's going on with Alberta and Saskatchewan, but they've been pissed since we had our last election. So that's, you know, a thing.
Yes. Put yourself into point blank range of the Sagittaire.
Yeah, the Sagittaire is not a nice fella. The problem is I have to do something. I just don't know what. I mean, I can go there. I'll be under the shite, man. We can try. You can't kick me because I'm 2 levels down from you. So that's it.
No.
So we'll try that.
So what will it take to, say, take the dropship?
No, you have to basically cripple it. Or get, you know, a protomech inside of it that would, you know, cause issues.
And also the taking off, it only goes up by like 1 altitude at a time, doesn't it?
No, once it takes off, it should be off at that point.
Right.
It's usually
because I could potentially lawn dart it back to the ground.
Wolverine. We'll try silly things. I mean, that's why I have battle armors around it, to try to protect against other battle armors or protomechs or anything trying to get into it. So what do I do with you now? It's not like the... I'll just do that and shoot at the Cenobite. I think that's the safest bet. Let's try that. Let's see what comes of it. Okay, what do I do here? Yes, I know the anvil was destroyed by ejection. You didn't really have a choice. Hum.
I can't tag the Union for some reason.
That's weird.
Yeah. On the other hand,
that's a whole lot of that's more damage. Yeah, that's the best way to say it. Thing is, you only need a clean, because there's ways to clean crit a dropship as well, and things get very nasty very quickly when that happens. I'll have to go with us. That Stolas only a +1. No, okay, so it's my battle armors that are a +1. I was kerfuffled, bamboozled by it. Yeah, the LRMs are not gonna be doing good at that range, but that's what happens when you have inner sphere gear. Let's just put as much shots as I can into things with the dropship. No, you can't shoot with your aft weapons on the. That Cenobites is an 8. Those are 10s. The Shaitan is an 8. The Sagittaire is an 8. Well, 8 is not too hard to hit. It's not great, but it's not too terrible. Let's just try things. I didn't think it'd be that bad, that hard to hit that drone command VTOL. Oh. Well, you got to do what you got to do, I guess. It just takes a clean hit. It's a VTOL. All right, Blackhawk KU, do what you can here, or what you must. We'll go over. Yeah, we'll go over. Slows me down, but whoever just sneezed, bless them, because that was one hell of a sneeze.
Yes.
It is easier to hit the shaitan, silly as it sounds. Don't have enough heat sinks on that dervish. Definitely don't have enough heat sink on that dervish. For 4 ER medium lasers, that is not enough.
No.
Wait. I need to see what I'm shooting at here. That's the Ramiel orbiter. Okay. You do not see the Ramiel orbiter. You barely see the Stolas. I'm still going to have to try to take it out, I guess. Survey says a lot of plasma rifles going. Oof. That is a nasty crit. On top of that, speed generation.
Slots.
Yeah, that was pretty bad here. Quick draw, taking a beating.
14 heat this turn.
Yeah, no, he's shutting down. I'm pretty sure at that point. At least doesn't have any ammo, you know. Oh, right arm blown off on a Stolas. We'll take that.
Oof.
That is a good hit.
Ooh, nice. Yes.
And a Hinjin.
Oh, well, that doesn't really matter that much.
And a couple risk hyper lasers. I mean, that starts taking out armor pretty quickly. Yeah, it's looking rough for the dropship with all those shots. Hey, managed to land a shot with an heavy PPC. I feel good about that. Cenobites doing a whole bunch of damage to Marauder. Guillotine doing a bit of damage on a Cenobite. Oh, Streak SRM6 hit on the Cenobite. That's a decent amount of damage. Not going to do much, but Dervish looking rough. Quick draw not doing anything. Dropship taking more hits. Gallant doing an okay amount of damage on the Shaitan. And all the medium lasers, not all of them hit, but, you know, another engine hit on the Shaitan at least. Okay, the spider is very dead, but that was to be expected. The guy shut down, so. Dervish dealing some more damage on the Shaitan, so that's a whole lot of damage for not much, but Xyphos poking at the Ramiel. Xyphos poking at the Ramiel once again. Rotor damage. It's not going to kill it, but, you know. Nobody fell over? How'd that happen? How'd that happen? Like, how did that happen? Do I have any other physical attacks I can do now? I mean, the Shaitan's looking decently rough. We'll take it.
Yeah, he got hurt.
The TSM's going to activate, but, you know, he looks hurt. But even there, 11 eat is unpleasant on a... Especially since you fired again and you got an engine hit, you're probably going to be in like the 16, 17 range, which is where things start looking pretty gnarly.
Yeah. Oh, well. 3 plasmas instead of 4.
Oh, yeah, the Wolverine can kick at the Cenobite as well. We'll try that. Try punting a Cenobite. Well, we did punt a Cenobite with the Marauder. And
you knocked off its magnets.
Like, it's so hard to actually kill a protomech when you start thinking about it.
Yeah.
Okay, you're at 14. At 22 with my Blackhawk KU. It's not that bad. I managed to avoid ammo explosion. You got no ammo. You're a Blackhawk. Never mind. What turn are we now? Turn 5?
Yeah.
Okay. But the dropship is looking quite rough now. While everything's hitting the left side. Well, how's stuff hitting the right side? I can tell the artillery, but the rest, never mind. Did the Omega ever get back up?
No, it didn't last turn, so it can't fire them indirect as artillery this turn.
Hey, I got lucky on that one, but that's the spider did its entire did its job, going next to something, kicking it, and making it fall. That's what spiders are meant to do. Probably gonna keep some of that on there. Not the smartest move, but it's a move. Can I go through the Shaitan potentially? Maybe with the Gallant. I mean, the Gallant's clean. It's not like it's a very good thing with the 2 large re-engineered lasers, but, you know, it's clean right now. It'll really depend on where things go in the end. Yeah, that Stolas moved completely out of the way. Okay, that's the one with the engine hit. I understand why it moved out of the way. That'll take you 3 and a 3. Should be good. Just don't roll 2s. There we go. You didn't roll 2s. Mask and Supercharger on a quick draw. Not with a lot of Clan Streak SRMs. I mean, that's really a decent quick draw. Won't say good because it's still a quick draw, but decent enough. I mean, gives me what, a TM?
Guess who's back?
He's back up for a turn before the quick draw just unloads on it, and he takes enough damage to fall over again.
That's it. You're getting 3 direct fire arrow falls.
Just straight to the face. Yeah, that is probably what's going to happen, unfortunately. But, you know, I'll see what I target when we get there.
Oh, dear.
Let's see.
Not that surprised. Pretty good idea.
What's the... I mean, you know that Dervish with 2 LRM-15, I'd almost swap those for MRM-20s. I think it would be more aggressive.
Well, now, maybe, yeah.
Even there, I mean, I don't like the Dervish as a fire support unit. In many situations, it just doesn't... It's fast. It's not well armored. Dervish is weird. The video I did on it is pretty much brought that up all the time. Like, the Dervish is weird. It's not bad, but it's weird. And in many situations, I think the MRMs would be better than the LRMs on it, because you get close and engage with those medium lasers or the rest RMs. So, and you don't have ands, so you can't do throw fists with a Dervish either. Dervish is weird, okay? It's always funny whenever I reread or I go through the first Grey Death trilogy, and in the second book, the super great commander asks the guy, like, "Yeah, pull the other guy up with the chains. I don't have hands. I'm in a Dervish." And you're supposed to believe that guy was a brilliant commander, not realizing that one of his guys in it is in a non-ANS free unit, or in an ANS free unit, I should say.
It's the absolute state of current Ray writing.
Wow, that was old times. So no, it goes to show that the guy was thought much too highly of himself, let's say. What do I do with the rest of the guys, though? That thing's got a TMM of like 5 again, I guess. It's not in a great position for anything. All right, just go back to the central ill. At least my guillotine didn't lose a leg on the first turn this time.
No. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's really the problem with the Dervish. Like, it's able to do everything very poorly. It's not like some of those mechs that are like, it's very bad at one thing, but it's, good enough at the others. No, in this case, it's bad at everything. It's just not very good at doing whatever. If you have 2 medium lasers, 2 SRM2s, your LRMs are not going to be useful. If you get an LRM range, your other weapons are not useful. You generally don't have enough reloads. You barely have enough armor. It does everything poorly, but it does it. Which is, in the Succession War, a good thing. Anything post-Succession War, if you're not an OmniMech, you should be specialized in one thing normally, at least in my opinion.
Yeah.
OmniMechs, you can just say, like, I've got tonnage. So I can do things with tonnage. I can try to kill that Cenobite. I can try. At least have a couple kills. Where did the other Stolas go? See where one of them went. Okay, it went back to destroy the Dervish, which is a good idea. No. Go there. Got an okay view of a few things from there. There's still drones floating around. Shaitan moving closer to the Sagittaire. Okay. I have to engage, so. All right.
Well, now I can fire tag at the dropship.
Okay, there was something going on. Oh, was there? No, I don't have any CMs around there. Odd. MMLs would be good on the Dervish as well, probably. MML 7s probably be a good trade for most things. This one has a pair of 15s. It's bigger. Maybe you'd be able to. Well, MML's another thing that's bad with them is that they take so many crits per MML. I mean, they're huge compared to any other weapon out there. Like they take up at least 2 extra crits compared to a reasonably sized missile launcher, let's say. Well, with the new ammo explosion rules, I mean, the problem with the Dervish is that it's not that tough to begin with. So it is, once you get into crits, whether it's a, whether you take less damage, more damage, side damage, whatever, once you get into crits and you're critted, one of your ammo bins critted, you're probably gone with the Dervish. Even, well, with Case, it's going to be a little bit better, but like this one has an XL engine. So that's another problem altogether. The Gallant's got it's got a light engine. Thought it had a fancy XL, but no, it's just a light. Let's see how things go. Might be able to do some damage. We haven't tried the new rules anyways. You need to have upgraded to 50.07 for MegaMek, and there's some issues. Right now, some people are on the MegaMek server for this on Discord saying that it's not a great idea right now and wait for the next update. So, oh, Elkite is Elkiting. I hope he's going to be back soon. All right. I don't know if I need to try to kick him. It doesn't show. Can I do that? No, it doesn't work. Okay. He's going to try to reconnect. An unexploded bin of MG ammo is 400 points of damage. It's 2 points per ammo, and there's 200 rounds, so 400. I mean, an MG ammo bin basically goes if you're basically done. With case, it's not as bad, but it could still be a bit of a problem. While I'm waiting, that was the sniper rifle. Trying to think of what else I want to put on my little Continental guys. I've got a few of those painted now, actually. The blue and tan and a little bit of metal colors. I am not great at painting humans yet. Battle mechs I'm getting used to, but humans I'm still not great at.
I'm back.
You are back. I'll try to connect back to the game, which might be a bigger problem.
Declare direct attacks. But...
Yes. We will see if you're able to connect back to MegaMek. I only had like 1 week where I had problems with my internet, and I'm not sure what was going on with that. I think it's because I was
like 1 week where I don't.
Well, yeah, well. I'm not going to lie. Quebec internet is expensive, but I have very good internet for the price. I'm paying like...
At least you get what you pay for.
Yeah, I pay $70. I pay $70. I've got a special deal because I've been with that company for like ever. I'll just go with that. And yeah, I've got gigabyte internet, so I can stream while my wife is playing something while my kids are doing other stuff, and it generally works fine.
So, playlist,
and we can both work while from home when need be. So.
I'm not able to see any of my units on the unit bar. Everything's an enemy.
Disconnect and reconnect. It probably loaded you as a Elkite 3 or whatever.
Right. Just going to restart the whole client.
That is a thing that they could try to fix, but I don't know how hard that would be.
Yeah, network connectivity is a thing.
It's a much bigger fish to fry than just like having numbers and modifying objects in a database. It is the one thing I don't like to do the most.
Yeah.
Having a guy show up and say like, yeah, but it worked yesterday. Yeah, but now it's not. What did you change? I don't know. Or even worse, the guy who calls in and says, like, it wasn't working yesterday, now it is. Can you fix it? Well, it is fixed. It is working. Yeah, but it wasn't yesterday.
Still not me.
I'll see. Still not you? Can I try to kick you? Kick. Okay, at least now it says that you are disconnected. Okay.
Yeah, I just read it.
Yeah, but it says that Elkite is disconnected. So now it does see that your first instance of you are disconnected. That's what I wanted to do.
Yep, I see our units list.
You see yourself now?
Green. Yes.
You see yourself, which is always a good thing. If everyone's an enemy, you're either a Free World League soldier or Nova Catmic warrior. You are wrong. You could also be a Fire Mandrill. In the case of Free Worlds League, it's because everybody, is an enemy until like they become an ally. In the case of
you just made an enemy.
And in the case of Nova Cat, it's because everybody hates you for some reason. You don't even deserve it. And in the case of Fire Mandrill, it's just because you're a Fire Mandrill and you decided that everybody's your enemy. Not the cleanest model. Or the easiest to clean, I should say. I'm trying to clean a few models here. Not the... I mean, people don't think about the Fire Mandrills, and they probably shouldn't think about them too much. I mean, in Vengeance, they might start being useful at some point, but in regular Battletech, they just did things and died. So... Oh, well, that's... Okay, one of your Arrow 4 scattered, and the Zephos is dead on.
That's what you want.
That's a positive scatter. Ugh. That did hurt. But Zephos being an assault battle armor, they survived.
Yeah.
They are tough little sumbitches. Let's see what I can do here. Shoot many things at that Ramiel drone. That's one thing I can do. And for the right side, I can shoot at the Stolas. Can use my right side weapons for once. Will they hit? That's another question altogether, but you know, the aft weapons can't do much.
Development phase, I made a huge mistake.
Made a huge mistake. What do I do? What do I do? We're going to try to kill that Cenobite. And if I shoot an EVPPC at the Shaitan, yeah, I can shoot an EVPPC at the Shaitan. That's not bad. Oof. Yeah, I jumped. Jumping is never a... Jumping makes things difficult to hit Whoa. Does it have a targeting computer or something?
Does what, Peter?
Yes, actually, that quick draw has a targeting computer. For
how about
this is the good quick draw. Also, probably costs as much as an entire lance of everything else, but you just need to cool down, Mr. Blackhawk KU. Try that. And what do I do with that dervish? How do I need an 11 to hit the Shaitan? I can shoot 3 ER medium lasers and not overeat too much. Okay, we'll go with that. Not much you guys can do, but shoot at that Ramiel drone and hope for the best. At some point, we might be able to do something. Jesus. Ugh. Cleaning up an assault mech takes a while. Oof. I'm not even trying to do missile ads or anything just yet for my painting. I mean, I'm growing as a painter. I've painted enough things since the start of the summer. Really helps in learning how to do things. But there's just some small details like eyes, as an example, that I'm not going to invest too much in until I get much better or get better tools. I should try the sponge technique that Six World always uses, because he has a sponge technique that he uses to paint some of his stuff, and it looks really good when he does it. So I might want to try that one day, but I'll need to buy a bunch of sponges. You just need cheap sponges. You don't need sponge brushes or anything like that. He explained it once. It's pretty simple. Just use cheap sponges to paint your stuff, and it looks pretty good. Wet palettes I've used for a little bit. I probably should get one again, basically, but I'm okay with just using comic backboards as a palette, and it works just fine for me. Let's see.
That's a lot of ghost targets.
That's a lot of ghost targets. The Seraph is hitting the Gallant. Was to be
13 more heat this time.
Yeah. And ERPPC, it's the drone
for 4 damage.
And the rotor keeps getting hit, but it doesn't do much. Oh, engine destroyed. That is more of an issue.
3 levels to the ground.
That is more of an issue.
It doesn't explode. Yep.
Yay, I killed
Takes
the
a lot
drone.
to get rid of these little drones, though. It takes a lot to get rid of these little drones, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. Stolas also
does not have a good time.
Also takes a decent amount of damage. The Black Hawk takes a couple hits, but doesn't blow up. Oh, lost a medium laser on the dropship. The Marauder misses with everything. That's pretty bad. Marauder critical hit to the head. No effect, and the pilot is not unconscious. Okay. The dropships takes more damage. VSP's on the Dervish. The Dervish still alive. Jeez.
Yeah.
It's Marauder is not looking too good, though. Cenobite. Okay. Streak SRM4. ER medium laser. ER medium laser. Okay, I did a few hits on that Omega.
Yeah.
Nothing critical.
Yeah. The Gallant misses. Oh.
That's terrible.
That's bad news.
Yeah.
Oh no. No.
Okay, more hits on the drone that is already destroyed, so nothing serious there. The quick draw taking more hits. Oh, I destroyed another drone.
Yeah, there were a couple of them over there.
Quick draw falls over. Oh, no, it's more hits. Sorry, it's more hits. I thought it was them falling over. But no, he's taking more missiles. Destroyed by engine destruction. Okay, the quick draw's gone. Oh, and the pilot's dead. Welp. Those are things that happen.
And then the streak ammo explodes on the quick draw.
I mean, it was very dead already.
More streak ammo explodes.
I mean, if the Gallant hit, it would have done, something. But, nothing good happened this turn for me. Well, I did destroy drones, I guess. And one of the Stolas is pretty damaged. I managed to miss a kick on a 6. Wow.
Oof.
That is not good. That is really not good. There's smoke and fires all over the place. All right. Can the dropship survive an extra turn? It's starting to look rough.
Do you want to take off, or do you want to surrender, dropship crew?
No, they don't really have a choice. They have to take off.
All right. So I take it that's what he's doing today.
It's his plan, I guess.
Excellent. Homing arrow force. Activate. Of course, it's a bit late, but if I could lawn dart it back to the ground.
Can I make this a left-handed berserker, possibly? I could try. Oh, of course, I'm the first one to move. Nah, it won't work. Sad. I'd have to. Really, the Yeoman is such a weird mech, but it rarely underperforms because you don't expect anything from it.
Yeah, but also you get what you just know what it's going to do. Like, it's there to do a specific thing,
and it does it decently well. But I'd have put jump jets on it because you kind of need mobility on a pure LRM boat, unless you've got ands to throw ands like an archer or a bombardier.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's my battle armors I have to move. Sorry. Stupid battle armors. Oops, way too much glue on this ear, but it's fine. It'll look silly, but it's fine. All right, got to move the battle armors out of the potential blast zone of the lifting off. That would be a
smart move.
Yeah. I don't have a base for you, Red, just yet, so I'll have to put you here and hope for the best. Putting a battle mech on a square base would not be the greatest idea.
No. No.
I'm not sure where you would be able to play with that as an example. Not much I can do with a Marauder either. Oh, I have to get a tactical rock for this guy. Tactical rocks are important. They now come standard in most Space Marine boxes, but they are not standard on other things yet.
Yet.
You know what? I just thought of something. Why didn't they give us a Hatchet Man with Gothic? Since, you know, it's the mech with the hatchet.
Beats the shit out of me.
I don't want to ARP on Gothic more than I need to.
Hey, Blackhawk, how you doing?
He's not prone. He is not prone.
Shepherd. Yeah, but the Paimon just trottling up to the Blackhawk.
He's not.
How you doing?
He's not prone. That means he still has jump jets. All right. You've got so much stuff you need to move for everything I move.
Yeah.
What do we see here? At least it's not a Black Hawk down. You are right. And well, every mech, yes, every mech would benefit from jump jets, but you don't have the room on most mechs to put jump jets, or well, on a lot of mechs to put jump jets. Every Omni mech should never have jump jets built in, though, so you can put them when required and have the room for something else when not required. That is the important thing to remember. There we are.
Oh, right, me again.
Yes, because I moved
All
a
right.
guillotine, so you can move like 12 drones or something.
I'll just not move a couple more LRM carriers. They're not going to help at all anymore in this mission. They've reached their limit.
I mean, they killed a few things, so
Yeah, but there is a limit to how far they can go and how far they can reach.
there. That's a move.
It is a move.
He's not gonna get shot by that quad unless it's got tons of rear-facing weapons and a turret. And
It's got 3 turreted medium pulses.
not bad. It's good for defense. There we are. That's cleaned up a bit. What else do we have here? Shaitan hasn't moved, so that's the one thing I want to see where it goes, but it's not going to move before I move everything. So, let's try that. It's got enough woods between me and that Paimon that it shouldn't be too easy to hit me. Do re-engineered laser it on a -1 or a -2 like regular pulse? 1. So it's like a ER pulse. Okay, so that would have contributed to it not being able to do much last turn. And this turn it just can't move. So yeah, I could have jumped, but just can't move because I'm overeating by like 15 or whatever. Yeah, that pose is not easy to clean because of how it is.
Back up! What you gonna do
now? I forgot the large engineered lasers are stabilized. It does help. The Wolverine's in a terrible spot now. Okay, well, that's how life is. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Hey, your helicopters didn't go all over the place.
No.
Okay, well, just can't do much myself here. right. Just that to take off. Do you have any? Do you have any tags in range of the Union right now?
I've got heaps of tags in range. Okay. I'm just not able to actually use any of them.
I'm not sure why.
Lucky.
Okay. That's just weird. I'm not sure what's causing that.
Yeah. Oh, well. You get that on the big jobs.
Okay. What can I shoot that wouldn't be... an absolute waste of shots, you know? A Ramiel drone. The damage Stolas. I mean, it's the best target I have, I guess. If it's got nothing I can shoot from the right side. Marauder. You have to twist the torso. Okay. And everything else should get into range. Well, not into range, but, you know, I'm able to shoot stuff. Guillotine. Same thing. Oh, I have to twist the torso. And then I'll be able to shoot at the Shaitan. Maybe do something. Just shoot the Streak SRM6. But it won't cost us anything. Hey, it could be worse. You're just going to overeat like crazy, but we already know that's going to happen. So what do I have to lose?
So it's not going to be a surprise.
Exactly. I've got a lot less eat dissipation on that Blackhawk now. But I can still fire like all the med pulse lasers and some of the regular medium lasers while jumping. As insane as that sounds. All right, let's just hope for the best. No, you're not getting at extreme range with anything. Even at long range, I doubt you're going to be hitting much. A 17 is a bit high to hit on 2d6. Just saying.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
And that's something that was in just long range, not something that was in extreme range. Because, I mean, the mag shots have a little bit more range. I mean, it can potentially hit that Stola, so we're going to try.
Oh, God. The large pulse laser is capable of hitting the Marauder 2 from the Omega.
Jeez. Clan, large pulse lasers are an entirely balanced weapon system. At extreme range, I suppose.
Yeah, it's an absolute max. For a guy that didn't move.
Yeah.
And a pulse laser, so like, yeah, he's got some.
There's an opportunity, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay, finally. Oh, that's a lot of red lines.
Well, what do we have here? Shaitan cooking the Gallant.
6, 7, 8, 9, 14 heat.
Yeah.
18 heat.
Nothing from the Union. Nothing from the Marauder Eater. That's... I mean, I would have expected something to it at some point.
Oh, glancing blow. 5 damage from the guillotine.
I mean, something could have happened.
And 2 damage from the Wolverine. Oh, 2 missiles hit. And then the Paimon. First pulse laser at the Wolverine hits its SRM and a heat sink. Then a jump jet.
Ow.
Then a heat sink.
That's
then the ATM blast another.
That's pretty nasty.
Hyper laser hits the Gallant. And then only 12 hag pellets hit the Union.
Wow, 2 damage from a large re-engineered laser. Nice job.
Glancing blow due to narrative profile.
Yeah. Like, that's not gonna work.
I'm not sorry. It looks like it's gonna start dying soon.
VSP. That's doing a few things. Um,
7 and 9. Oh, spaghetti. Oh,
avionics. It. That's
7 structural integrity. Oh yeah, that's a dead dropship as far as cargo. 45.5 tons of cargo is lost.
The cargo's falling out. That's usually not good.
Yeah, I'd say if you're not going to take off
No,
now,
you can't. You can't really take off with avionics damaged to begin with.
Yeah. So
now they don't really have a choice but to surrender now. I lost the hatchet. Must be on. It's on the floor somewhere, but I can't find it. I'll have to look for it when when there's actually light out. Not at 9:15 on a Sunday night. All right. Well, you've won that one. I will.
Yeah, with that DV disparate.
I will.
So, do they surrender?
They will surrender because they can't lift off anymore. So.
Okay. Well, seeing as this is the site of the first battle on this world, I was already going to send the support level 2 in. So after this, the support level 2 comes in, changes all the IFF codes, and repairs the dropship as best they can.
That'll take an eternity, but it is doable.
I just mean to patch it up, you know? Make sure any wounded are tended to and stuff like that. Because we've got some pretty good medical tech. We need to, given the cyborg propensity.
All right. So, good job overall. I got bad luck in the last couple rolls there. So,
I got some bad luck too in some bits. But I see that you're starting to appreciate the threat of the Shaitan and are focusing it, but like,
well, I mean, it was a thing that I could blow up, basically. So I mean, it was already had taken a decent amount of damage. I mean, if I had gone through that left torso, I basically would have taken it out. But at some point, I just didn't have enough firepower to go through it. Yeah. Well, it's not that; it's bad luck from a lot of rolls that would hit on like on 7s and 8s, and always roll low.
Yeah.
So
there's also those couple of double glancing shots.
I'm not sure why it does. The regular Seraph have?
Yes, on MegaMek it has.
It has no profile. Was it 100 ton?
Yeah,
that's
apparently
weird.
An 85.
Even there.
But
yeah, because it doesn't have narrow low profile as a design quirk. It has improved comms, improved sensors, and bad reputation.
Yeah, on Sana, but on MegaMek for some reason they've given it the narrow profile. So I'm inclined to say that the upgraded version will definitely,
because it doesn't have a low profile. That's the part of the problem there.
A narrow profile as well. Like it's tall and spindly, built like an.
It's not spindly. It is big. And never mind. It's me.
I don't know what it is then. I guess it's the slanting angles.
But I'm not sure why Sarna would not have it, because they go by what's in the books.
So, yeah, I don't know why MegaMek would then.
So it's a MegaMek problem and not a. Never mind. Yeah. We will see later how that works. So I thank everybody for watching. And I'll ban a bot from Twitch. And I hope everybody has a very nice rest of their evening. Bye-bye.